When on the hunt for the best mobile games, free-to-play titles probably aren't the first thing that comes to mind. At this point, F2P is synonymous with low-quality cash grabs. And yet, there are actually some awesome free-to-play titles out there. You just have to dig a bit. So that's what today's roundup is all about, the best free games. Now, let's go ahead and discover the 10 best free games of June 2024. By the way, sub to the channel would be a great idea. Starting off at number 10, we have Star Wars Hunters. This is an action and adventure game developed together with Zynga, NatureMotion Games, and Lucasfilm Games that goes deep into the heart of the well-known galactic universe. Set between the plots of episodes 6 and 7, you are immersed in exciting and dynamic battles. In the game, you can select a range of mythical characters from one of the most successful sagas of all time. During each match, you'll also find yourself in the familiar environments seen in the movies. Everything in this game is perfectly connected, so in each match, you are entranced in the galaxy. Note that the combat system in Star Wars Hunters is completely immersive. In fact, there are tons of weapons available to feel the emotion of attacking every enemy you come across firsthand. Before we get going, a big shout out to PlayDigis and the mobile version of Skull the Hero Slayer for sponsoring today's video. Skull is an exhilarating action roguelite experience, offering a dynamic and fast-paced gameplay environment. The humans and the hero of Carleon have attacked the Demon King's castle. They've captured all the demons except for our little skeleton hero, Skull. Play as Skull, the last hope of the entire demon race. Now it's time to test the skills in Dark Mirror mode. We guess you already know about it, but you have to finish the game once before obtaining the Dark Mirror mode, just in case. Check this out. Skull can switch skulls to gain new abilities and outfits. If we just swap to a warrior skull, look at those new moves. This is going to be epic for creating different strategies. The pixel art style is so vibrant and full of character, and the animations are super smooth. The variety of enemies and settings is fantastic. Alright, we've completed the main story. Now it's time to test the skills in Dark Mirror mode. This is where the real challenge begins. With 100 playable characters, each with their own unique abilities and a plethora of items to create wild synergies. Every battle is electrifying and challenging. This game is packed with cool Easter eggs, and also from the mummies of Egypt to the Minotaur of Greece, and even an official Dead Cells crossover. It's a treat for all the different genres and mythologies. That was intense. Skull the Hero Slayer is an absolute blast. If you're into fast-paced action and deep strategy, this game is a must-play. Ready to save the Demon King and prove your worth? What are you waiting for? Download Skull the Hero Slayer today by clicking on the link from the description box below. Breaking into number 9, we have Extreme Wheels. Extreme Wheels is an entertaining driving game where you hop behind the handlebars of some incredibly powerful motorbikes and cars to explore open-world maps and avoid the police putting an end to your fun. At the beginning of the game, you can select the vehicle you want to drive as well as the scenario you want to drive in. After that, you can take your car for a spin on the streets of different cities while accepting missions, pulling off impressive stunts, and running from the police for using the wrong traffic lanes. One of the most interesting aspects of Extreme Wheels is that from the garage, we can fully customize each of our cars. Not only can we modify its color and certain aesthetic aspects, but we can also modify specific mechanical settings in order to adjust the driving experience to our needs as drivers. Coming in at number 8, we have Block Fun. Block Fun is a total blast if you're into open-world RPGs with a twist of simulation. As a traveler starting fresh in the enigmatic land of Siofar, you're not just a player, you're a world builder and a history detective all in one. One of my favorite features is the memory quests. It's a neat narrative touch that makes you feel personally invested in uncovering your character's past. Plus, the dynamic crafting system is seriously addictive. Whether you're forging epic weapons or crafting intricate buildings, it's a rewarding experience. The game world feels alive and reactive. Your actions like harvesting resources or interacting with mystical creatures genuinely shape the environment and story. Speaking of creatures, the variety and the faction dynamics adds a lot of depth and keep the gameplay fresh. Next up at number 7, we have Squad Busters. Squad Busters is an action-adventure game in which the characters from the different Supercell titles come together in the same universe to offer you games full of fun. By utilizing the attacks of each hero, you can defeat all the enemies you encounter in a variety of settings. This is the only way to unlock new heroes that will allow you to form a well-balanced squad. In the game, you will find 3D visuals that are quite similar to other Supercell titles like Brawl Stars. In fact, the gameplay of this new game also shares certain similarities with previous installments that have enjoyed great success and still boast millions of players around the world. From the first time you play, you can build a team that combines the most iconic characters from Clash Royale, Clash of Clans, and Brawl Stars. Down to number 6, we have Avalar. Avalar is an action puzzle-solving experience. You will immerse yourselves in an epic adventure where you face challenging puzzles, engage in dramatic battles, and build a powerful alliance to combat the evil forces threatening Avalar. Explore the diversity of the character system with skills and abilities, creating flexible tactics during the adventure. The combination of teamwork and strategy is key to overcoming challenges and defeating formidable enemies. Utilize the power of allies through the tag team feature to create powerful cooperative maneuvers for victory. The game is a world where you must explore and master every technique to win. From learning basic skills to creatively combining them, you will undergo an academic and challenging experience. Moving on to number 5, we have Hide and Seek. This is a multiplayer stealth game where you have to disguise yourself among the setting elements and avoid being discovered. If you like this kind of game, download Hide and Seek Adventure for free and enjoy hundreds of games in fun environments. What makes Hide and Seek so much fun is that each level is played live with 15 other players. The seeker is picked at the start of each round, the rest must run for cover. If you're a seeker, your mission is to find the other players, but if your goal is to hide, you'll have to sharpen your wits and transform yourself into something that will help you completely blend in. You can go far in this fun adventure if you fool the others. Thanks to this variety, each game is unique and different. Next up at number 4, we have Rumble Club. Rumble Club is a battle royale similar to Stumble Guys, where you must compete against dozens of players in fun games. Your mission during each challenge is to try to survive the enemy's attacks and stay standing until the time runs out. It has a simple editor where you can customize your character's basic characteristics. Although you're only to change your character's colors during the first few rounds, you'll soon get different accessories you can attach to your hero to create a unique appearance. The game gives you access to a wide repertoire of minigames where you'll have to prove your skills for the duration of the action. You must use your best techniques to move throughout the settings and dodge the constant enemy punches. Coming in at number 3, we have 7 Billion Zombies. This is an RPG where you have to face a zombie invasion that is threatening the entire planet. This is an RPG where you have to move around the Earth with your team of heroes while destroying all the zombies that want to take over the world. You have been put in charge of a diverse group of heroes whose only objective is to destroy all the zombies. This is something that you can easily do, as the 7 Billion Zombies gameplay lets you enjoy all the infinite battle action as you watch the screen. Your characters will always attack automatically in each battle, and you just have to increase their power, equip them with the best objects, and use their special powers when they fought enough to have charged them up. Next up at number 2, we have Powerdise. Powerdise is a fun action game where you can enjoy a city powered by high-dimensional energy. In this adventure, you can team up with friends from all over the world to engage in exciting battles in the arena or explore the city for fascinating adventures. Download the free Powerdise APK and enjoy the thrill of competition and exploration in a world full of energy and fun. In Powerdise, you engage in hectic PvP battles where your objective is as simple as it is challenging: attack and defend. Join a 4-player team and fight to protect your crew's cube while trying to destroy your enemy's energy core. With over a dozen different roles, each with unique abilities and over 20 different items, you need to work strategically with your team to be victorious in the 5 available arenas. And finally at number 1, we have ASTRA Knights of Veda. This is an action and role-playing game for mobile devices with impressive visuals. In this story, you will play the role of a Knight of Veda, whose goal is to gather the fragments of the goddess of war, Veda herself. The game presents a story with dark overtones. For you, it all begins during the assault on the castle of King Magnus, who was considered a hero. However, over time he has become a tyrant, and his son Edward is determined to defeat him. But not everything goes as expected. Discover the power of Veda and its fragments. ASTRA Knights of Veda is a dark game but is not complex in gameplay. The combat is dynamic and exciting, and you will have different incredible powers at your disposal, allowing you to defeat all kinds of powerful enemies. And there you have it. These games are all a blast to play, and the best part is they won't cost you a dime. Let me know in the comments which game you're most excited to try out, or if you have any other free game recommendations. Thanks for watching, and happy gaming!